nonsensical Pittsburgh Steelers talk. Every single week we take that walk through the history, the present, and the future bright. Steel City stories shining ever so light. Yeah, Viking, Donkey, Gingy, Lasker, a legendary crew. Talking Steelers football through and through.
Jackson Janets, it is that time. It is the Daily Dose of Donkey with Ginger. It is a Super Bowl recap. We're going to keep it short and sweet. It's just your boy, the Viking Donkey, here with you today. I have some good shows coming up in the future. Talk to Gingy about the Super Bowl. Laskers gets back. We'll bring him in. Have a final end-year bug cap. And might start doing more daily things, little uploads into this channel, maybe starting next week or the week after. Just little quick tidbits through the week to keep it going and live more up to the name of the channel. Things coming. But let's talk the Super Bowl recap. Kind of predictable game. Seattle dominates it in a boring fashion. Some things to talk about. Good to see Sam Darnold really that comeback look go forward with him. You get to see Kenneth Walker win the MVP, although it felt like Jason Myers should have won it, the kicker for Seattle. Running back Kenneth Walker gets it, had a good game, would have had a 50-yard touchdown if not for a clear hold, but one that gets missed every now and then. But I really felt like Myers should have got it, or Myers and Dixon, the punter. The whole special teams kicking unit should have, shared it, as that's the way it really felt that game went. Of course, you want to know the final scores, 29-13, Seattle beat the Patriots. We're a little late on this week's bring-in, so I'm sure you've heard it, you've seen it. Other things throughout the game. We'll get to the Super Bowl ads that I thought were absolutely great, and I'll give you my top 3 from this one, as well as some honorable mention ones that I think deserved talked about for what they did. Let's start. We talked about the game. It was boring. Seattle pretty much dominated, didn't turn the ball over. New England has a couple turnovers in there. Really had trouble stopping Kenneth Walker. Really couldn't find anything at all to get going on the offensive side of the ball. I believe it was 9-0 at halftime. Really boring first half. And the second half gets a little more exciting in there. Bad Bunny seemed to get the juices flowing in the people. Halftime show, I'm not going to lie, it was good. We were bouncing in here. Even the old Grammy in the house was enjoying it, though she had no idea what was really going on with Bad Bunny and stuff. But good, fun music out there. A little bit of unity message. That's always an okay thing, I guess. And we had some special guests in there that was kind of fun. Lady Gaga being in there. She's always entertaining, so a little fun there. Starting off Gasolina, I really expected to see Daddy Yankee. Part that's probably most upsetting about the halftime show. You start that song, man, I have to see Daddy Yankee in there performing. That was a killer for me. But seeing Ricky Martin, a dude who proudly owns 2 Ricky Martin CDs from when I was a kid, absolutely loved it. Always loved that Latin flair music. Ricky Martin was so good. I mean, Living La Vida Loca, Cup of Life, all those ones down in there. Just the big pop ones is the ones I thought I'd put out there. But just the whole albums, absolutely bangers, like 2000 Sound Loaded. Loved it. Seeing Ricky Martin in there looking younger than he looked like when he was singing when I was a kid was kind of weird to see. I didn't even know it was Ricky Martin right off the bat. My wife says, that sounds like Ricky Martin. I'm like, I don't think that really looks like him. Look it up. Sure enough, it's him. That was a really cool part, and probably I thought the Super Bowl halftime show was good. I thought it was entertaining. I thought they did a really good job in the quality for what it looked like on TV. Not sure how it would have felt in stadium, because clearly they did a lot more based on how you see it in TV stuff than they did in stadium stuff. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining, seeing special guests that you like. Having my wife have to point out Ricky Martin to me. It was a good, fun time. Music out there getting you want to dance a little bit. And if it doesn't want to get you to dance a little bit, I guess you just don't like dancing and don't like having a good time, which, hey, there's all kinds in the world. I'm going to go out and have a good time and enjoy what's going on. Great halftime show, in my opinion. Absolutely enjoyed it. Let's get on now. Last thing we're going to talk about today, really. Let's talk about the commercials that made you laugh. Or maybe we should start with stupid ones, like what the hell was Coinbase doing with a third grade slideshow to a Backstreet Boy song? Like, that might have been the worst halftime show commercial I've ever seen. It gets a special shout out for just being that terrible. Don't ever use Coinbase because apparently they're run by third graders. Now let's move forward to some good ones that didn't quite, make the cut of my top halftime show commercials. And we talk about those. The Just a Guy commercial for Bosch, where he's Guy Fieri, that he's just a guy. Like seeing what Guy Fieri looks like when he's not uh, fully decked out in himself with his little French bulldog there was quite entertaining, to say the least, on what we got to see out there. What were some other ones that really got me that I don't want to put into my top 10? Um, the Jurassic Park, where Xfinity makes it so the whole Jurassic Park is working properly and running, I thought was really, really good. And that one definitely had me ruffling a little bit on going out there. I mean, who knows? Maybe they can make a movie of Jurassic Park when the park actually runs properly. That'd be a nice little spin-off or something to see going on out there. Uh, what else do we want to talk about out there? Backstreet Boys showing up a couple times in a T-Mobile commercial it was okay. I wouldn't say it was good. Seeing horses is always entertaining. Budweiser doing their thing with, little Clydesdale saving the day. The Ben Stiller, Benson Boone, where Ben Stiller gets absolutely jealous of Benson Boone jumping off the top shelf to smack himself down in the, what do you want to call it, drum set, was pretty spot on. It made me, I'm not gonna lie, I did ruffle at that commercial going on. Uh, the just the amount of people they got to sponsor Pokemon in the Pokemon's for Everyone type of commercial was fun to see. It was a little different out there, and I was surprised that many people were willing to get into it. I'm sure there are some more good ones that aren't showing up in my mind right now, but those are the ones I could think about that weren't my top three that I wanted to mention a little bit. And let's get to the top three. Third place for me, as unless someone reminds me of something I forgot in the comments or something, then I'll shout it out special next week. It was the Pringles commercial with Sabrina Carpenter dating a man made out of Pringles. Essentially, that would have me laugh a little bit. That was pretty good. So that probably comes in at third. I really enjoyed the Pepsi commercial with the Bears being like jealous of their love for Pepsi and then getting caught on the kiss cam with it. I love the pop culture brought in to really do a good job there. So that Pepsi commercial comes in at number two for me. But number one, and I don't know how, if you didn't laugh at this commercial, there's just something wrong with you, is the way I'll leave it. But the release your tight end one for the prostate, just, I'm here trying to figure out why there's all these old tight ends on this commercial. What the hell's the point? And Bruce Arians shows up talking to Gronk, going, Gronk, what is it that I always used to tell you? Release the tight end. I mean, that was just great. The rest of the day spent at the Super Bowl making fun of the teams if they don't release the tight end. They should have released their tight end. It's going to be just a running theme in my head for I don't know how long, but it's going to live rent free there for a little while, as that was very enjoyable. This is the point where, leave what you felt was the best commercial out there. Let us know in the comments if there's any that we really missed. If you're a huge fan of 90s pop icons pop culture icons, I guess I should say pop because it wasn't singing icons, showing up in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial that's supposed to remedy like Goodwill Hunting, I believe. Didn't really do nothing for me, but there's ones out there that if you're in a certain group, probably were the ones that were for you. I hope everybody had a great time enjoying the Super Bowl. Unless you're a Patriots fan, then, you probably didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed the Patriots getting, what is that, their record 6 Super Bowl loss. That's kind of fun to see. At this rate, they might end up the only team with like more than 3 Super Bowl wins that has a losing record in the Super Bowl. So I'm enjoying that as far or for as long as I can. Future things with the Steelers, like I said, me and Gingy will break that down and his view on the Super Bowl. I meant to do it this week, but got a little busy, got a little confused, and honestly, kind of just forgot it for a minute. But we'll get it out there. Like I said, this week we'll make sure we'll double up. We'll get the end year bug cap. We'll get Gingy back in here for his take on the Super Bowl, things like that. Future current Steelers situations, I guess. We'll make it a little nonsensical, bringing it back to the true off-season roots, and maybe it'll just be the true roots for us going forward. Thank you all for, tuning in through this season. It's been great breaking down the Steelers when they were, giving you a slight little bit of hope for maybe a miracle run. I mean, you saw how New England got there. This was a year the AFC was weak. This is a year you could have made that miracle run. Didn't happen for us. Let's talk about how we're going forward, who's going to go forward, how this team's going to look, what we want to see. Leave the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's interact. Let's get it done. Now I'll go to shout-outs. Got to give a shout-out to probably the best reliever in Pirates history and one of the best ever. 18-1 record one time as a relief pitcher. Elroy Face passing away recently, But just the things he did back in the World Series eras for the Pirates, 60s, 70s time frame. That dude was amazing pitching out of the bullpen when normally your bullpen guys weren't very good back in those days because your starters pitched forever. Seeing Elroy Face what he did, amazing stuff. And then we get forward, James Vanderbeek passing, made me have to rewatch Varsity Blues. Kind of a somber moment when I realized both the quarterbacks now from that movie, Paul Walker and James Vanderbeek, both have passed away. Maybe rewatch one of my all-time favorites, if not, definitely top 5 sports movies. I absolutely love Varsity Blues. I'm not sure it's even my favorite football movie because Remember the Titans, Any Given Sunday, Varsity Blues, and I'm missing a pretty big one. Oh, The Replacements. All great football movies that I love. So I don't know. But either way, it's up there in that level, without a doubt. Sad to hear of his passing. Put out really, that's probably the only movie I like from him, but starring in a movie that was just influential in some stupid ways that I viewed things when I was younger. A beeping tan is all I gotta say, and anyone who knows, and you're the real ones. So shout out to you who got that reference. Now I'm gonna let you know I'm the Viking Donkey. It's Viking_Donkey. On Twitch and Twitter, your Daily Dose of Donkey with Ginger is an awesome YouTube channel where you get this content. We're going to get more content leaning towards a daily thing. We'll have the weekly breakdowns with Gingy. Of course, come season time, we got the bug cap to keep it going. We're adding stuff. We've added an intro song. We're going to keep trying to add stuff, but we're going to keep the tail out the same. If you want to hear the full intro song, go back a video or two. We play it at the end for the whole thing. Maybe we'll continue that. I don't know. You got to listen a little bit to see if I put it on the end here or not. But anyway, Donk Nation, Jackson Jennings, wave them if you got them. The next big football moment is in Pittsburgh at the draft. Make yourselves known. Here we go.
Yo, it's Viking Donkey Gingy and Lasker on the mic. Steel City nonsense, yeah, we're here to ignite debates and discussions all about the black and gold. Stories of the Steelers bravely to be told. Another Sunday, the air is thick with anticipation. From the North Shore to every fan's location, we're breaking down the plays, the wins and the heartbreaks. Every single snap, for goodness sakes, got my terrible towel waving it high and proud. Lost in the cheers of the roaring crowd. From Bradshaw's bombs to Ben's big throws, Steelers legacy everybody knows. Oh, nonsensical Pittsburgh Steelers talk. Every single week we take that walk through the history, the present, and the future bright. Steel City story shining ever so light. Yeah, Viking, Donkey, Gingy, Lasker, a legendary crew. Talking Steelers football through and through. Was it a tackle, a fumble, or a perfect pass? We're dissecting every moment, making it last. From the draft picks to the Hall of Fame, every player, we know their names. Some say we're crazy, some say we're obsessed, but for the Steelers we put it to the test. Debates get heated, opinions fly around, but in our love for the single week we take that walk through the history, the present, and the future bright. Steel City story shining ever so light. Yeah, Viking, Donkey, Gingy, Lasker, a legendary crew. Talking Steelers football through and through. From the immaculate reception to Superbowl rings, our Steel City heroes, the joy they bring. Through the highs and the lows, we stand by their side. With every victory, our pride can't hide. So grab your headphones, tune in and chill. For the love of the Steelers, we'll talk until nonsensical Pittsburgh Steelers talk. Every single week we take that walk through the history, the present, and the future bright. Steel City story shining ever so light. Yeah, Viking, Donkey, Gingy, Lasker,